Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Once again, I'm Neff from Tech Bits, and today I want to do a hard review on the Wyze Cam. This is the Wyze Cam version 2. Nice little unit. As you can see, it looks like the robot that passes the butter in Rick and Morty. You can get it to work with Apple and Android. It's great for security systems, very topically. And here we can see the two cameras that I have. At the top, you can see my background camera. Sometimes it takes a second to click into, but I'll show you how things look right now. And then the second one, which was supposed to be the front yard camera, has turned into the living room camera because, you know, the wife has to step out every now and then, and sometimes I have to watch the kids even though they're on the couch. You can hear them watching some TV up there. So, just so I don't get flagged for anything, you can hear the sound in the room. You can record what's going on. You can speak through the camera that you're seeing, take your pictures, and all kinds of good stuff. Now you can also discover shop, home, events, view playback. Oh, I'm disconnected, so I can't see the playback. And with this, actually, let's go to the album. Here we go. So yesterday there wasn't any snow at all, but something pretty funny happened. Keep your eye on that house right there. Windy day. Whoa, there it goes. Stuff like this is the perfect reason to have something like this. And it's a lot cheaper than the Nest camera. The Nest camera you have to pay a fee for. The disadvantages of this unit is that the SD card gets saved directly onto the unit. And if the whole unit gets saved, then unless you have the motion sensor hooked up on this that sends stuff back to the home base, the cloud, then you won't get the information that you need. However, if you put these things up high enough, you should be okay. These things can be used outdoors if you get the right enclosure for it. But if you don't have the right enclosure, and if you're in the type of place where a lot of moisture gets around, a lot of light snow gets around, it could damage the unit. But I gotta say, for the money I paid, in the US you can get these for 20 bucks each. In Canada you can get them for about 40, but you're not supposed to have them in Canada. They're only meant to be sold within the USA. It's still a very good price. So now let's get into the breach information. All of a sudden, it's been a big deal that some of these webcams have been breached. It was discovered, or at least it was released on December 26th, that there was a breach within the Wyze servers. And what was going on is that somehow 12 Security released the information before talking to Wyze, which is a no-no within the hacking community and security community, about a vulnerability with the servers, and the servers would give out the username, the SSID, the email address used in order to sign up, and this information was easily available, easily leaked. But once again, a very sad day for 12 Security, because 12 Security, if you're listening, guys, you know what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to give the information to the manufacturer before we give it to the end user, because that gives hackers a chance to use the information. Seriously, like, Wyze is cheap, and it was made by people who were from Amazon that believe they should focus on customer support and low profit margins. And it's a real dick move. I'm sorry to swear, but it's a real dick move that 12 Security has decided to go this way with releasing the data information. I don't know, maybe they have friends in the Nest community or something like that, but that's just one of the nuances of using a digital camera on the network. But once again, this is owned by people in Seattle, created by people in Seattle, Americans, not Chinese. So, like, if this was created by Chinese interests, I could understand a lot of people being very worried about it. But yeah, information gets hacked, and they recommend you change your passwords. But if you use this, I wouldn't be concerned. I definitely wouldn't be concerned. Now, there is an Amazon-based camera system that is also in the news right now about being hacked, and Santa Claus saying things to kids about ruining their room and stuff like that. But in that case, the users didn't use a good password. They used a bad password that the bad guys knew that they got leaked somehow. And because of that, some bad actor was able to get in and be a real arsehole, let's face it. But that's what's going on. Wyze Cam, Just good stuff. They recommend you change your password. But at the end of the day, it is an excellent product that you can use for basic home security. I bet that 12 security was just ticked off because this is so freaking affordable. Like $20 US for one of these, and it automatically comes with the ability to use this stuff over the network. It's just great stuff. They must have really been digging. They must have really had to dig to find ways to hate it. But I got 2 of these things now, and I expect to get more. Very good stuff. Definitely recommend it. So it's definitely my opinion that this is still a good platform to use. Very practical, very affordable, and yeah, I'd recommend it. What else can I say? Anyways, if you like this stuff, like and subscribe. Always appreciate it. And take care of each other.